The internet is hijacked. And I'm sick of it. It's disgusting. And we got to figure out a way out of it. I'm not sure what that looks like. But our dopamine has allowed us to enjoy the fighting that takes place on the internet. So new fights are being created every day. But there's a fight I want you to focus on. Fight for your attention. That's the only thing you can do. You can't change what's posted to the internet, but you can change how much of your time it takes up. As a person that works with small businesses on a daily basis, it's important to me to create things that capture people's attention. The idea of marketing in general is to capture your attention, to bring your attention to value, to an offer, to something that can make you feel better, make you better, and just the desire that you have to have something somebody created. So they market it, and then you find out about it, and then you make a purchase. That's just as simple as that is, right? But right now, what's for sale is fighting. Constant fighting. And the bad part about it is most of the fights are instigated. The fights take place within your circle, but they're instigated from completely outside of your control. And you spend so much time fighting the thing that you found out about. You spend so much time fighting for that thing that you're completely oblivious to the things that's actually happening around you. The things that are affecting, let's just use if you're somebody who's been living in the same place for a really long time, the things that are affecting the people you went to school with. You're an adult now. You went through elementary, middle, and high school. Think about that. Now, the things that you are fighting with your neighbors, the people you grew up with, fights are being instigated with you and those people from somewhere outside of your control. Somebody's telling you what you need to be caring about. So then you ignore completely the things that you could care about. The things that you can reach out and touch, the things you can reach out and change, the things you can support. And as a kid who was born in the 80s and grew up in the 90s, and we didn't have internet, this is a very disappointing position to be in, that this is what we're using social media for. The power of having three-way calls used to be exciting, but now we're in a position now where we can go live and say anything we want. We're literally people in our house with internet that can have our own TV show. But look what we're doing. And look how we're letting it divide us. I'm not saying that there aren't issues. I am 100% aware that there are issues. But what I am saying is, sometimes you need a break. Sometimes you can just walk away. I used to do this thing where I would delete the apps from my phone for 30 days, give myself a detox. Because when you find yourself going too far down a rabbit hole, you got to snap back into your reality. And that's the people around you, the things around you. You're missing them. You're missing the moments around you because you're consuming the thing that your body, your brain is designed to just react to. You're getting this dopamine hit that is causing you to continue to consume, but you're missing everything around you. I'm not telling people they need to quit social media. I'm just saying there's an unhealthy level of consumption that is happening in today's world that is leaking into our real life. So as a person who uses social media on a daily basis, as a person who helps businesses use social media to communicate their value, and as a fan of technology, I'm just asking, just take a break. If you believe in something that you can't touch yet, you have no idea about it, you don't know, all you can do is consume it from the internet. If that's all you can do to get the information, and you are arguing or fighting with somebody in your local community about the thing, I'd argue that you're in a little too deep. Because the reality of it is the argument and the fighting that you're doing has zero impact on the issue. It's just you taking time in your life to be angry, to cancel out relationships, all for the reason that somebody on the internet told you need to be mad about it. Isn't that silly? Well, that's my position on this. If you're offended by it, I'm sorry. I don't know why. I just, as a person who is a fan of this technology and a visionary of what we could use this to do, it's just disturbing to me that's where we are. This is what we've decided to do with the scientific breakthrough of mass communication. Be well out there. If you need to take a break, take one. The rest of your life is ahead of you.